7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, I'm back. I'm off to Camp Lakewood again, so it's time to get ready. Let's have a haircut first. Catch you in a bit. That's much better, isn't it? Keep looking. I know you're gonna look at this bit, but I keep looking at myself because doesn't everyone do that? Like, you know, when you FaceTime someone and no one actually looks at the other person. They look at the little square of themselves. Look, you can see my eyes every now and then changing views. So this year I am going to be vlogging properly because I've learned a lot of things from last year. Now, number one was my camera. Who uses a GoPro to vlog? Like, seriously, Liam, that is a terrible idea. Number two is that I've got a MacBook with me this year because last year I didn't take anything with me. So I had some footage, but I didn't actually have anything to edit it on. So that will make my life a lot easier. So number three is the fact that I've got a lot better, probably at the whole vlogging situation. I've been learning from the best out there. Casey Neistat, Ben Brown, Zoella, Joe Sugg, people like that. So I've been trying to get a hang of how to vlog. I will try get vlogs up twice, maybe 3 times a week if you're lucky, but also depends on how busy I am. But some days will probably be just footage that I take out there. And I overdid it, like all fancy transitions and stuff like that you just don't need for a vlog. Like, you guys probably just want to, well, not that anyone's watching this, but you probably just want to see what's going on and what I'm doing and how things are working. I'm back to Camp Lakewood in Missouri again, which is great because I loved it last year. And I'm going to be the digital arts director this year, so that means hopefully more footage because I have the chance to use my camera a lot more often. And also I'm going to probably do a lot more vlogging on my iPhone because this year I've got a better one because last year mine was terrible. And so as you can see, I'm using it right now and the footage quality isn't too bad. I'm obviously sat in my room in the UK at the moment. So in terms of the best experience from America last year, it has to be the trek that I did. I applied for the Camp America trek from New York to San Francisco, and it was amazing. So now I'm going to go through my top 5 moments from the Camp America trek. And at number 5, it has to be Washington DC. Now, at this point, I didn't really know many people on the trek, so it was a little bit awkward. But we got to walk. It was walking around mainly. The first night we actually went to the White House at night, which was amazing. Like, the lights lit up the house. It was all secret and all that. We ran across a huge field. It was great. And we did the Washington Monument, I think it's called. It looks like a needle straight up. And it was just a great experience to do it at night because no one was there, and they're all lit up anyway. So it was really cool. And then in the next day, we walked around to all the museums, and there's so many museums, and they're all really cool. Like, they all have so much things to do in. Like, if you haven't been, you have to go because they're probably the best museums in the world. I think they call the Smithsonian. I can't say it. You know what I mean. Okay, so in at number 4, it has to be the Grand Canyon. Now, you're probably surprised why this isn't higher, but I'll explain that later on. But the only reason why this does make it into my top 5 is because 2 reasons. One, the view when we did this walk up where you're blindfolded and then you go to the edge and you lift it up. Oh, that was exquisite. Like, seeing it for the first time, it's mesmerising. Basically, it's beautiful, and if you haven't been, you should go. But the other reason is we went to the sunset later on that day, and there's this little bit where we all watched the sunset from 8 Pizza. 8 Pizza watching the sunset in the Grand Canyon. Live goal. Great. You should do it. But everyone else stayed up there. I climbed down a little bit, which was sketchy because I nearly felt it was terrifying. But I sat right on the edge of a little sticky outy bit, which is probably about 200-foot drop. Everyone's behind me, sat up at the top here, and I'm like here. I did a little GoPro thing and turned around in a circle. It was terrifying to do, but oh my lord, the view was amazing. Sunset coming down over the canyon. Views for days. Perfect. So in at number 3, it has to be Nashville. Nashville's a place that I never thought I'd go to because I'm not a huge fan of country music. So I was like, why do I want to go to Nashville? Wow, this place was electric. They've got this strip down there. I don't know if they call it a strip, but basically you can walk from bar to bar with live music playing, and the atmosphere is unreal. It's not all even country music, like it's just good music everywhere you go. So we went to the top of this rooftop bar, and we were just chilling there for the evening. We were watching the sunset come down over the strip, as I call it, and you can hear music live playing everywhere. So in at number 2, it has to be San Francisco. Now this was borderline number 1 just for one reason. So Wyatt took us behind the Golden Gate Bridge at night. This was after we'd gone there in the day. And there's this like hill, and then behind the hill there's a bigger hill, which is amazing. We didn't climb, we've walked up this tall hill, 10-minute walk, and oh my lord, the view was up there with one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. You are stood on the top of the hill over San Francisco. You can see almost everything because it was such a clear night, and you can the lights look like stars. So basically San Francisco looked like its own universe. It was amazing. I can't even describe how perfect it was. I couldn't even take a picture or a video of how perfect it was because it's just that great. Like, I'm sorry, but you just have to take my word for it. In at number 1, Monument Valley. Oh my lord, this place is perfect. Like, if you haven't been to Monument Valley, it has to be up there with a life goal. You might not understand it because it's just rocks and open space, but until you go there, it's amazing. We did the Navajo experience, so first thing we did was we got picked up in a Jeep, and this Jeep takes us, Ron, shout out to Ron, the legendary Jeep driver down at Monument Valley. He's taken us through these, they're like sand dunes, but they're not quite sand dunes. But he's going full speed, and we're flying around, jumping up and down, and it was just amazing. So after that, we went to the little circle place where Ron and his mates played some fantastic instruments. And after that, we went to stay in a Navajo hut overnight. It was a horrible sleeping experience because it was pouring down with rain. It was really hot in the hut. But it was just an experience that you don't get to do ever. And the best thing was, the next day we watched the sunrise. Now, I tried to do a really cool time lapse. I'll show you that time lapse. It didn't work out, it's really cool, but it was just beautiful. Like, no matter how many videos I can take or show you, it would never match how amazing that experience was. So that's the winner, Monument Valley. Go there. Do the Camp America trek. If you are unsure what to do this summer in Camp America, Camp America trek is the number 1 thing to do. You get a discount, it's cheap, it's so easy to do. You don't have to book anything, you just say, I want to go on the trek, do it. You pay the money up front, you pay a little bit of money as you go along for food and stuff like that. But it means you don't have to organise stuff, the tour guide does it for you. My trek was amazing. Shout out to the one and only Big Meg's Bad Bitches. Our tour guide Wyatt was legendary. He brought along the van, Big Meg as he called it, and we all called it. And the guys and girls that I was with for the whole trek were just amazing. The company was perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better to experience that amazing trip with. So shout out to Big Meg's Bad Bitches. Love you all, miss you all. Not gonna be the same as summer without you. So I do have lots more content to show you, but I decided, nah, you guys don't really care because no one's watching. So I'm just gonna skip to a time lapse of me putting all my suitcase together. Don't forget to subscribe at the end of the video, give it a like, maybe a share, and I'll see you next time. Signing out.